I'm so excited for you all. I'm so excited for you all to gain new knowledge. You know, it may be a refresher for some people. It may be brand new for others. But for all parties involved, I'm so excited for each and every one of you. So just to introduce myself, my name is Kendria Holmes. I will be your deliverer for the evening, for the afternoon, if you will. You know, I'm just here to spread what I call the gospel, because it's the good news, right? So I'm 32 years old. I just turned 32 last month. I'm a mother of one. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm highly motivated. You know, I've been an entrepreneur for about 4 years now. You know, walking my own journey, taking my time, because I understand, you know, that you have to give yourself time to be successful. So, you know, that's what I'm here to encourage everybody to do. You know, give yourself some time to be successful with the knowledge that you gained today. The question that I want to ask you beforehand is, what are you going to do with it? I already know it's going to be life-changing knowledge, but the question I want to ask you all and challenge you all is, what are you going to do with it? I'm going to give you some facts. We're going to have a conversation. I'm just going to give you some raw facts, you know, about the economic state that we're in. You know, it pertains to a lot of families in America. So make sure you have notes. You have pen and paper to take what my friend Shay likes to call copious notes. You know, let's make sure we're taking notes, being studious, because again, remember, the question I'm going to ask you is, what are you going to do with the knowledge that you gain? Knowledge is only powerful when it's applied. Right? So let's make sure we take this knowledge and you know, ultimately you'll make your own decision with it. So if you give me 1 second, I'll go ahead and share my screen with you guys. All right, if you can see my screen, if you would drop some ones in the chat for me, drop 111 in the chat for me if you can see my screen, if you can hear me, if everything's all good. Good deal, good deal. All right, so let's get right to it. All right, so the first thing we want to go ahead and discuss is, I don't know if you all are familiar with Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. Mr. Robert Kiyosaki is a phenomenal motivator. He's a businessman. You know, he has a wealth of knowledge. He wrote this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. I mean, in the book, he has something where he discusses, it's called the cash flow quadrant. And then the cash flow quadrant explains the 4 different ways that we can make money, right? You have 2 sides, the left side and the right side. On the left side of the cash flow quadrant, this is where you have 95% of the people making 5% of the wealth in the world. 95% of the people making 5% of the wealth in the world. On the same side, the left side of the money, you have where people are trading their time for dollars. This is where you have your employees, your salary employees, even your self-employed, right? So they're essentially trading their time for their dollars. So, you know, if they don't go to work, then they don't collect a paycheck, or they don't get paid. You know, even for the self-employed, like your beauticians, your barbers, your estheticians, things of that nature, they work with their hands and their single body. So if they don't go to work, if their clients don't come, if they don't continue to have clients or customers, they won't make any money. So essentially they're depending, you know, solely on trading their time for their money. Let me give you some hard facts here. 70% of the population has less than $1,000 to their name. 70% of the population has $1,000 or less to their name. Of that 70%, 40% of the population has $0 to their name. Now let's think about that. In a time like now, right? We can relate it to a time like now where so many people have lost their jobs, or so many people have, you know, cut back on their work, or so many people like barbers and beauticians and estheticians and things of that nature, they don't have any money coming in terms of their career fields. Now, I'm not knocking a job. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking a job at all. However, in 2020 and moving forward, having a job, only a job, is a dangerous place to be in. Having only a single job is a dangerous place to be in from this year moving forward. Look at the times. That's all I can say is look at the times. So we're here to help you guys provide a solution. We're here to help you guys with a solution, you know, to the ultimate issue that we're having. So that's the left side of the money. On the right side of the money, this is where you have 5% of the population making 95% of the wealth. Vast difference. Only 5%, you know, making 95% of the wealth. That's the side that we essentially want to be on. This is where you have your business owners, the people that understand how to leverage other people's efforts, you know, how to leverage other people's time. You know, these are the people essentially at the top, right? These are your business owners, 4% of the population. Then you have the 1%. Then we have the 1%. This is where you begin to make your money work for you. This is where life begins to start to shift and to start to change, because you wake up and you make money. You don't wake up and wait for a pending stimulus check. You wake up knowing that you made money while you were asleep. We call these sleeping bags, literally sleeping bags. The 1%, the investors, that's what we are. The form of investing that we so choose to use is what we call the foreign exchange. I don't know how many people are familiar with the foreign exchange, but I guarantee you, you've seen it, and I guarantee your money is already involved in the foreign exchange market, right? So the foreign exchange, to sum it up, you go to the airport, you know, you see the booth over there, the exchange currency booth at the airport. You know, let's say you're going out of the country. Let's say you're going to Japan. What you'll do is you exchange your American dollar for the Japanese yen at whatever exchange rate that it is at the moment. You exchange your currency for that country's currency, and in turn, you'll either make money on it or you'll lose money on it. It's the exact same thing. You buy or sell in the same market. It's done virtually on our smartphones. That's the beauty of it. So while everything is shutting down, while the world is shutting down, we're multiplying our money in the largest market in the world, because that's what it is. This slide here says 5.3, but it's actually upwards of a $7 trillion per day market. And we're involved in that. Now, who's involved in this market? You have your banks, you have your hedge fund companies, you have your billionaires. You know, like I told you, you're already involved in this market. If your money is placed in any type of savings account, that's your bank's trading account. So your bank is already investing your money into this market. You just get nothing on it. So now we have the opportunity to trade our own money, to invest our own money. So oftentimes, you know, people often ask me the difference between the foreign exchange market and the stock market. Well, they're probably first cousins, but it's a vast difference in it. The stock market, first of all, is $1 billion a day industry with a B, right? And remember, I told you the foreign exchange market is $1 trillion a day industry. Much larger market. We're trading currencies, we're exchanging currencies, so you make money when we buy and sell in this. The market goes up, we buy. If we see the market going down, we see the trend where the market's going down, we're selling. So we're not affected. We're not affected in a bad way, you know, during this pandemic. $7 trillion a day industry, right? 24 hours, 5 days a week. The money doesn't sleep. And if the money doesn't sleep, I ain't trying to close my eyes for a second. 24/5, Sunday to Friday. And on the weekends, it's great because we trade the digital currencies. What are digital currencies? It's another market that's upwards of $1 trillion. This is where you have your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your Litecoin. And unless you've been living under a rock, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with Bitcoin. And if you're not, even more reason that you should be on this call. Bitcoin is actually the way of the world, is becoming the way of the world as far as currency. Because after this coronavirus pandemic, the value of the dollar is going to be diminished. Inflation is coming. Look at the supply and demand. Inflation is absolutely coming. So Bitcoin, if you go to the mall, if you go to your gas stations, they have Bitcoin ATM machines. If you go to Amazon, you can purchase things off of Amazon with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually, like I said, it's becoming the new way to buy and sell. You know, that's the new currency that is coming in. The United States is actually creating their own currency, their own Bitcoin currency, their own digital currency, coin. So if the United States government is getting involved in on it, then I guarantee you it's something that you actually want to consider. So with foreign exchange trading and digital currency trading, the main thing to do is to learn the skill. This is actually a skill set that you acquire. And the thing about a skill is, I'm a former basketball player. The thing about a skill, just like in basketball, when you have that skill, nobody can take it away from you. My skills on the court, I guarantee you nobody can take that away from me, ever. It's no different. I approach this with the same mindset, with the same mentality. You learn the skill set of trading in the largest currency in the world, in the largest financial market in the world, right there. Real people getting real results from this stuff because they've applied themselves to learn the skill. So the main thing is to learn the skill. And we've actually partnered with an educational platform. And that's exactly why you're on this call, to come learn how you can learn this skill set. So the educational platform that we partner with is called the IM Mastery Academy. And in this Mastery Academy, you have the Foreign Exchange Mastery Academy, digital platform that teaches you everything that you need to know, foreign exchange A to Z. It starts at the 100 series, it goes all the way to the 400 series. It teaches you the lingo of foreign exchange is, what a pip is, what a trend line is, Fibonacci tools, Fibonacci tracement, everything that you need to know to become a consistently profitable trader in this Mastery Academy. The main thing is to commit to learning, just like you commit to learning anything else. I don't want you to come in thinking that in 30 days and 60 days, you're going to be a master trader, because you're not. I'm here to let you know that you're not. If you give your job 5 to 10 years, to collect a paycheck that's not even going to be guaranteed at retirement, you're not even guaranteed retirement anymore. If you give your job 5 to 10 years, what the difference of your life can be in 5 to 10 years if you committed the same work ethic, the same attitude to developing a skill set, $1 million skill set. I promise you, satisfaction is guaranteed. What you put in, you will get out. The work works. We also have another Mastery Academy called Digital Currency. This is where you go to learn everything that you need to know. Bitcoin, the trend of Bitcoin, where Bitcoin is headed, the value of the Bitcoin currency, your Ethereum, your Litecoin. It's a Mastery Academy that teaches you everything that you need to know. Again, A to Z. Foreign exchange A to Z, digital currency A to Z. Another great thing about this platform that we have something called your Go Live product. This is where you go to really get into the meat and potatoes of how to trade foreign exchange. The Mastery Academy, the initial part of it teaches you what foreign exchange is. The Go Live product that comes with the academy, you have over 100+ educators that you can turn on at any time of the day and go learn a strategy. Go learn some new strategies, sharpen up on the skills that you've already acquired in the Mastery Academy. Now you pop on the Go Live, and this is the fun. I'm telling you, this is where it gets fun. A lot of people during this time, they're on TikTok, they're on social media. They got a new challenge every single day. I saw something on social media the other day. They had 0 to 100. How many sevens do you count between 0 and 100? I looked on there and I'm like, oh my goodness, if I could just reach these people to help them understand that we don't just have to waste our time away. We're learning how to multiply our money in the largest financial market in the world with this platform. This Go Live, you turn on, it's like turning on Netflix. We don't Netflix and chill. We pip talk and chill. We go live and chill. We learn. We're continuing to educate ourselves. We're continuing to gain that knowledge, and we're applying the knowledge in the largest financial market in the world, and changing a lot of lives for a lot of people. Real people making real results. Another great thing about the Go Live platform is that you have live mentorship. You hop on these sessions, you see the schedule here. If you hop on a session with whatever educator that you decide that you want to stick with, if it's something that you don't understand at the moment, you got a question, you want them to go back and go over something, you type it right there in the chat during the live session and they'll answer your question. So you get live mentorship, and it's designed around your busy life and schedule. So your educators are on at whatever time that they're allotted on whatever day of the week. But if you miss a session, then guess what? It's recorded. You can always go back and watch it as many times as you need to watch it. We have a Hello Center, and this is where you choose from several products and academies to help your trading, right? So we have a number of different products in the academy, and the next one that we'll discuss is called the Harmonic Scanner. Now, the Harmonic Scanner is a tool that traces the market. This is actually the same scanner that those banks that are trading your money. This is the same tool that they use to make billions of dollars off of your currency. The harmonic scanner reads the markets for you with 88% accuracy, and all you have to do is copy and paste. Two things about that. One being, like I told you, I'm a former athlete, and I played at the highest level. I did play a little bit of professional basketball overseas. And so to shoot 88% from the field, to shoot 88% from the free throw line, to shoot 88% from the three-point line, let me tell you something. You're a winner. You're winning more often than you're losing. So to be able to have a copy and paste tool that you can plug into your trading app, and they're giving you the answers. How many of us cheated in school? How many of us cheated off one person in school? Now you have the opportunity to put that cheating to use, to good use, and to change your life. Copycats. It's okay to be a copycat as long as you're copying the right cat. We're oftentimes taught that copying is wrong. But listen, when you learn to copy the right cat, especially if copy the millionaires, copy the billionaires, copy the consistently successful, the consistently profitable people, copy those people and watch how your life begins to change. We have copy and paste tool, copy and paste products, copy, paste, profit. You see it here. It's that simple. Wash and repeat, or withdraw and repeat. Copy and paste. We have learn and earn on the go tools, more tools in the academy, something here called Gold Cup, your swipe trades and your swipe coin. And these simply come to you like an application on your phone. Here's an example of what you can use. I'm sorry, of how it looks whenever you get a signal. These are called signals. The trade signal comes on and it looks like this. You have your Euro JPY. It gives you your entry point, your stop loss. I understand y'all may not understand this language, but this is your risk management, your stop loss. And it gives you take profit 1 and take profit 2. It comes to your phone, just like a notification, like a text message, you know, or however you get your notifications. It comes to your phone. You input these parameters into your trading app. Excuse me, step 2. That's your trading app. That's exactly what it looks like. It's on your cell phone, an app that you can actually go download now. It's a free app that you can download in your app store, and this is what it looks like to take a trade. Then you have step 3. This is where you profit. From these points, these parameters that you put into your trading application, this is your profit. And as you can see here, step 3 on the bottom, the profit that they made was $1,556.38. And I promise you, it's that simple. The hardest thing is to commit and learn the skill. And it's not even hard, it's just new. So if you can commit to this, I promise you, again, you'll hear me say this often, it's a life-changing skill set. A life-changing skill set. So from the Gold Cup product that we have in the academy, these are just some results that we've had over the course of, I think this was maybe a week. This was from last month. I'm sorry, the monthly results. 63 profitable trades, 13 losses, 83% accurate. People are eating. So if you take 63 trades and each trade, let's say you average $100. 63 trades at $100. That's $6,300, guys. 6,300 gain, 1,300 lost. You still up $5,000 in a month. It's not about the money that we make, because the results may vary. That could be $63 for some. That could be $630 for some. That could be $6,300 for some. It's not about the dollar amount. It's about how we're making it. They copied and pasted. Now, let me help you understand something. You don't want to be signal reliant. The signals are there. The products are there. The copy and paste products are there because we want you all to earn money while you're continuing to learn. But once you learn the skill for yourself, you call your own trades. And the sky at that point doesn't even become the limit. You can go in. This could be 63,000 for you because you've learned the skill. And you understand how to read a trend. You understand market structure. Man, this stuff is invaluable. Another product that we have is the swipe coin. Same thing, a copy and paste. This person, one trade, 600 pips. Pips is how we count our money. So you could 600 pips at $1, $600. 600 pips at $10, 600 pips at $100. You do the math. It all depends on what you have in your trading account. But all I'm saying is the profits are being made. Profits are being made. Seeing is believing. Whether the person that invited you to this call has started making money or not, I'm showing you real life accounts. Seeing is believing. All I needed to do was see one. All I needed to do was see one person doing it, whether I knew them or not. One person doing it helps me understand, gives me enough eye-opening. It gives me enough to see and to understand and to believe that this stuff is possible for me. Because if that one person can do it, guess who else can do it? You can. If I can do it, you can do it, and I'm doing it, and I'm going to continue to do it. So this is the part of the presentation that I like to get to, where, you know, I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. Give me 1 second. Where we have some people from the team that are actually doing great. You know, we have some phenomenal people in our team, in our team, GTI. We're more like a family than anything. But I want to shout some people out and have them to give their testimony. I want you to just tell everybody what this platform is doing for you. In 2 minutes or less, tell everybody what the platform is doing for you, how long you've been in the organization. You can give your biggest day, and where you see yourself going. 2 minutes or less. So the first person that I would like to call on, he's actually, you know, just leveled up in the organization today. Last night. He's been working extremely hard. You know, he's been working hard at learning the skill of trading. He's been working hard at spreading the good news to everybody that he knows. He just wants to see people win. So, Mr. Smith, if you could tap in for me, let me see if I can unmute you here. You could tap in for me and just let it.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Hey, how you doing, everybody, on all the guests? My name is Bruce Smith, and I joined the team about 5 months ago. For one thing, I was looking around. I was looking around for something I needed to do because about time for me to retire, and I didn't have $2.5 million to retire with. So I was looking around. So I used to be a school teacher, a private school teacher here in Charlotte, and I asked one of my former students. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm Forex trading." I said, "What is that?" So for about 2 months, I've been looking around and looking into Forex. And I told my daughter about it. I said, we need to get into Forex. So she had a friend, one of her best friends was in Forex, and she was a part of GTI. GTI is a good family group that you can be a part of because everyone cares about you, make sure that you get those skills that you need to live on. And one thing I think my biggest day for trading was $1,183. And I think I said, glory to God on that because, hey, that was the biggest day. But other than for 5 months, I've been gaining each and every day, been gaining wealth each and every day. And one thing I'm doing this for, one of my whys to build generation in my household from my children to my grandchildren that they can carry on this skill set and won't have to work a day of their life for nobody else. So I look forward to that. All right, Kiri. All right.
Well, we appreciate you, Mr. Smith. We really appreciate you. Your days, your $11,000 days will soon be approaching.
Oh yeah. Oh
because
yeah.
I know how hard you've been committed to hitting this every single day. So shout out to you. All right. So next, let's see who else we got on the call. Next, I want to ask. This is a superstar here, definitely a superstar. You know the what's coming for you. I'm excited for you. TK, if you could just hop on the line for us and you know give us a little bit of your testimony. So for the people to hear. She's fairly new in the organization. She hasn't been here that long, but the success that she's seeing, I believe it is definitely well worth everybody taking a listen. TK, can you let me see? I gotta unmute you over here. My fault, B.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm TK. Just a little bit of my testimony. I've been in here a little over a month. I'll say a month and a half. So I'm nearing the 2-month mark. You know, what I found most honestly, there's a lot of things that I can say, but what I find most is helpful is honestly my GTI family. Of course, you know, I Am Academy, they really helped me stay on my toes, going to listen to the go lives, getting all the information from the different mentors. You know, the copy and paste is good, but when you have a community with you that's willing to help you and to help you grow, and then you have the resources in addition to that to help you grow, it's just it's a great just overall organization, great platform that I will say is worth more than anything that they are asking for. I found it's helped me. I've had businesses before, but this has actually helped me get more in the line and get things straight and go for it. It really is a mindset type thing. My biggest day has been still $60. But today I will have to spend, I made $20 today just off a trade that was dropped in our chat. So, you know, I haven't even begun my day of trading yet. So I'm very, very grateful for the people that were brought to me, you know, here at GTI. I'm very grateful for the platform, the I Am Academy that is used. I just say if you're looking for something to change, if you're looking for a change and you've been praying for it, this is it. This is, I can honestly say it was an answered prayer from the people, from the resources. It was all an answered prayer. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Well, shout out to you, TK. I'm glad God is still in the prayer answering business with this one. This has been this has answered a lot of prayers for a lot of people, myself included. And you know, again, guys, before we move forward, man, these testimonies, they bring life to this stuff, right? Again, this is real people making real results. Only difference between them and you is that they've got the opportunity faster than you did, and they believed in it. They believe in this stuff. This is valuable. This is invaluable information that you're getting. And when you sign up, when you join the platform, when you join our team, listen, let me tell you something. The stuff that we get from this platform doesn't even equate to the price that we pay. So speaking of price, one of the questions that, you know, the most asked question that we probably get is, how can we get started? Well, thank you so much for asking. I'm going to let you know. So this, the master, there are two different packages that we actually, you know, have people to look at when they first get started. You have the platinum package, which is it has your Forex Mastery Academy. It's the education that you get the go live, you get the harmonic scanner that we discussed. Those are the products that come with this package. It's a one-time payment of $234.95, right? And it's a monthly payment of $174.95. So if you look at this, if you come in and you get to this slide and you're like, oh man, I knew it was something. Let me help you understand something. Education cost. People have student loans that Sally Mae is still calling them about during this time, that they're still paying for. Education cost, but the education that you're getting here is absolutely an investment. What other educational platform do you know that you're going to sign up for $235, $174.95 monthly? And you just heard people say that they're making their money back. They're making the money to pay the monthly fee. But the thing about this is you pay and you're going to get something back in return. You invest. That's what an investment is. You invest and you're going to get more than what you paid for back. I guarantee, I'm not trying to sell you guys. Hear me wholeheartedly. I'm passionate about this stuff because this is changing a lot of lives for a lot of people, myself included. So the Platinum Pack, $234.95, monthly payment of $174.95. And then we also have the Elite Academy Pack. This is where you get everything. You get all of the products included. You get your digital currency. You get your high frequency education. You get that go live. You get the harmonics. You get the gold cup. You get the swipe coin. You get the swipe trades. One-time payment of $324.95, monthly payment of $274.95. Now, the great thing about this educational platform is that they understand that all of their traffic, they don't have commercials. They barely have a social media page. All of their traffic is done by word of mouth. So the great thing about this is they tell you that, hey, you're going to know somebody that believes in the value of that can benefit from, you know, making an additional $50 to $100 a day, additional $1,000 a week. You're going to know somebody. When you start making the money, you'll be selfish not to tell somebody. So the company tells you, if you get two people to sign up, then guess what? We're going to waive your monthly tuition. It's a scholarship program, if you want to call it that, but they're going to waive your monthly tuition as long as you have two active customers in your organization. They have something called a 2 and free program. So that's essentially, you have the opportunity to develop $1 million skill set for $234.95. If you want to hit the ground running, you get in, you want to hit the ground running, you say, hey, I know 2 people that can benefit from this. Let me get them on a call so that I can go ahead and get my 2 and free. And then we can do the same thing for them. And then you can do the same thing for them. So it's really all about, if you decide that you want to open your mouth, especially in a time like this. What was it? 6 million people filed for unemployment. I see more people talking about they're waiting on their stimulus checks than anything on social media now. So you find you 2 people, you open your mouth and tell them the good news of this opportunity that you've come across, the knowledge that you've come across. You take it back and you apply it. You get you 2 people. You don't have to worry about that $174.95. We have people in the organization that haven't paid $174.95 the whole time they've been signed up. It actually works like that. You get your 2 customers, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna know 2 people. So we don't stop there. The first part, foreign exchange trading, what it is, how it can benefit you, just that in itself. You don't have to talk to a single person if you don't want to. You can go in, you can learn the skill set of trading and make money for yourself every single day and not tell a soul. That's on you. You have that opportunity. You'll be able to do that with this platform. Now, the great thing about this platform, what I believe is the icing on the cake, they give you an opportunity to become an independent business owner. It's so many people in the world that want to be a business owner, that want to work for themselves. They don't know where to get started. They don't even know what they want to do, and they don't know how they're going to get there. But let me tell you something. This right here gives you the opportunity to build a business without the brick and mortar, without the building, no overhead costs, low overhead costs. You have no receivables, you have no payables, and you can still make a boatload of money. For me, this is the icing on the cake. So the company tells you that, for every person that you get signed up, just like I told you in that 2 and free, for every person that you get signed up, that you get to enroll, you find somebody that absolutely, needs this. For every person you get signed up, you get $25. If you sign up with the elite package, for every person that gets signed up, you'll get an additional $50. That stuff adds up, guys. That stuff adds up. $25 for every customer you get signed up. That stuff adds up. It doesn't stop there. You get your 2 people signed up. On that 3rd person that you get signed up, additionally, with the $25 that they're going to pay you for each person, the company's going to start paying you $150 when you have 3 people in your organization. $150 a month, $37.50 every Friday. The company does pay out. Now, some of you may be thinking, oh man, $150 is not that much. Listen, let me tell you something. $150 in a time like this, I guarantee you a lot of people would take $150. But if you were working and you got your paycheck and it was $150 short of the time that you worked, you're not going to leave work until you get your $150. So think it not too small. This is the first step. Then you see the second step, Platinum 600. This is where you have 12 accumulated customers in your organization. That's $600 a month, $150 a week. Every Friday, the company pays out $150 a week, $600 a month. This stuff adds up. Then the 3rd rank in the company is where you come platinum 1000. This is the sweet spot in the company. This is where you have 30 accumulated customers in your organization. That's $1,000 a month, $250 a week. I'll take an additional $250 a week. I'm going to tell you, I'm a platinum 1000. I'm a platinum 1000. I'm a new platinum 1000. $250 on a Friday. In a time like this, in a time not like this, $250 is $250. Yep, $250. You get an additional $1,000 per month. And then from there, you get a Platinum 2000. This is where you get an additional $500 a month. That's 75 people in your organization. Now, let me help you understand something. It's not 75 personal signups. That's you getting your 3 customers. They get their 3 customers. They get their 3 customers, so on and so forth. Now, of course, you want to continue to get personally enrolled customers. However, you don't have to. All you need is 3, and you can begin to level up from there. Platinum 5000, the leader of our group, Mr. Melvin Haynes, he is a Platinum 5000. He has 225 people in his organization. He gets an additional $1,250 a week. This is where life begins to look a little sweet. an additional $5,000 a month. Who won't take it? Who won't take it? To know you got $1,200 coming on a Friday, and all you did was opened your mouth and told some people about this great opportunity that you came across. From Platinum 5,000, it goes to Chairman 10. This is really where life begins to get sweet. An additional $10,000 a month, residually. We have residual bills, guys. We have residual bills. Why not get residual money? Additional $2,500 a week, 500 people in your organization. Chairman 25, Mr. Brittany and Malcolm Garrison, $6,250 on a Friday. That's 1,250 people. I'm sorry. Yeah, 1,250 people in your organization. Chairman 50, Mr. Riyad Jones. I'm naming these people because I just want you to understand that it's people really hitting these ranks. People that we know, people that we can contact, people that we can reach out and touch, people that look like me, people that look like you. Chairman 50 in the organization, and they're not too old or too young. This is for anybody that decides to open their mouth and spread the good news of the opportunity that they came across. Chairman 100, Mr. Justin Owens, one of our mentors, 5,000 people in the organization, he gets an additional $25,000 on a Friday. Tell me that don't sound like a good Friday. Some people don't even make that in a year. Chairman 250, Bryce Thompson, 23 years old, $62,500 every Friday, guaranteed like clockwork, even during this pandemic. Chairman 500, Mr. David Emonitier, highest paid African-American network marketer in the world. 36 years old, African-American. He's in our company. He's in our organization. He's in our business. That says a lot, guys. That right there says a lot. So why not become an independent business owner? Again, think bigger, believe bigger. Understand you give your job 5 to 10 years. Some people give their job 20 to 30 years. I have a friend whose mom worked 30 years at a company. They fired her 4 months before it was time for her to retire, so they would not have to pay her retirement. 30 years at a job, and she still didn't have any type of guaranteed money when it was all said and done. These people don't care about you. If we could spend 40 hours a week building somebody else's dream at the job that you go work at 40 hours a week, if we could spend 40 hours a week building somebody else's dream, why can we not spend a minimum of 2 hours on our own dream? Those 2 hours begin to add up. 2 turns to 10. 10 turns to 20. Next thing you know, you have enough cushion, you've supplemented your income enough to where you can go fire your boss. Again, some people love their jobs. I'm not knocking a job. I'm just giving you the raw facts of how this thing works. The raw facts of it. I won't hold y'all because I can talk about this all day long. All day long. I won't hold y'all, but I just want y'all to understand that, you know, whoever invited you to this call, whoever told you about this opportunity, you absolutely need to go shake their hand and tell them thank you. Shoot them a text message and tell them thank you. Because you really don't even understand the value of the opportunity, the value of what it is that they thought enough of you. They thought you were sharp enough to be able to benefit from this opportunity. And then you'll get linked with millionaire mentors. You get linked with so much more than that $174.95. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. 2 questions. Again, the knowledge that you just gained, what are you gonna do with it? Knowledge is only powerful when it's applied knowledge. Are you gonna sit on it? Are you going to keep it in your back pocket? Are you going to sit and wonder like, man, I wonder, is this really for me? Let me tell you something. If it's for them, it's for you. If they can do it, you can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. I do want to tell y'all about one more thing that we have going on when all of this is over. We do have a phenomenal convention conference, the I Am Houston, September 4th through the 6th, 2020. It will be some powerful stuff, man. These conferences are life-changing. The energy that you feel in the room is life-changing. So even for the team members, for the people that are already on the team, if you're saying this, man, go get those tickets to Houston. I'm telling you, when you go to a conference, man, that's when the switch begins to flip. There's nothing like it. So I'm gonna ask y'all one question before I let y'all go. Why choose to be average? Why choose to be average when greatness is achievable? That's my time. I'm gonna holler at y'all.